Good morning from the Central Illinois Weather Network. I'm Larry Eastep. We have some severe weather that is firing up rapidly this evening and into the early morning hours over extreme portions of northern Texas and western Oklahoma. Storm Predator shows you a couple of cells that we've really been watching over the past half hour that have really exploded and produced reports of tornadoes and also some hail up to baseball size. Let's go over to Storm Lab right now and we can show you what we're talking about here in a little bit more detail. This is the Storm Lab radar out of Amarillo looking to the north, and you can see these two tornadic cells, this one particular here with a tornado warning for Hansford, Ochiltree, and Sherman counties in Texas until 12:45 a.m. Central Time. Movement with this one is east at 40 miles an hour. We're also getting hail with this up to 3 3/4 inches in size. A very prominent signature on radar showing us some hail returns and also rotation. Other really strong cells as well just to the northwest of Amarillo, continuing to trek towards the northeast. We'll have to watch those as those move into portions of Moore and Hutchinson County over the next half hour to 45 minutes. Now we have this other warning here, a severe thunderstorm warning in effect till 1:15 for Hemphill and Lipscomb counties in Texas. Movement to the east with this storm at 25 miles an hour. We're seeing hail on radar being indicated right now at 3 1/4 inches, so that's some pretty large hail to say the least. And then the tornado warning continuing for about another 5 minutes or so for Ellis and Roger Mills County in Oklahoma. Movement to the east on this particular storm, again, at about 25 miles an hour. We're seeing with this particular cell here, indications on radar of hail over the past 15-20 minutes of 2.5 inches. So hail's a very definite concern with these storms, but also this particular cell here we're watching has a history of producing tornadoes. We can look at the text here. At midnight, National Weather Service Doppler radar and storm spotters were tracking a tornado now. This tornado was located 9 miles northwest of Groover, or about 20 miles northwest of Spearman, moving east at 40 miles an hour. So Groover and Waco would be in the path of this storm. Let's put a pathcast on this. Movement to the east at around 45. We'll zoom in a little closer on this particular cell. We'll also show you here the velocity on this over Hansford County. We're really seeing those reds and greens wrapping closely together. We'll come in even closer here, just to the north of Groover here. You see this, you can see the scale here to the west, or to the left of your screen. We're seeing outbound winds with this storm of 84 knots and inbound at 123, so 123 knots. And where you start to see those reds and greens really closely together right here is likely where we're seeing that tornadic cell in Hansford County. Come out here just a bit. We'll put a pathcast on this and show you the area again that this would be trekking across, moving towards the east at around 25 miles an hour. Is going to put this in mainly rural areas, this part of the cell. Let's try here again with another part of the cell here. This would be in the Groover area by 12:18, Spearman by 12:49. Let's come back to our regular radar image here from Storm Lab and show you again these storms continue to move basically to the east, but we're looking at this very intense part of this cell again over Hansford County, and this tornado warning for Hansford, Ochiltree, and Sherman counties until 12:45 Central Time. Now let's come back out here one more time, go back over to this cell that has a tornado warning as well, moving into portions of Oklahoma now. This tornado warning getting ready to expire, but this still has a pretty good potential with it just to the west over Texas. We're seeing these returns still at those levels that would concern us as far as hail goes. Again, looking at hail at least 2 inches in size. So the severe potential with this, two discrete parts of the cell are not letting up yet, but a tornado warning again just getting ready to expire for Ellis and Roger Mills County. I would not be surprised at all if that tornado warning is continued and maybe moved a little bit to the north over Ellis County if this storm continues along its same path, because again there's another part of this cell behind it over northern Hemphill County which definitely has the potential to produce tornadoes as well. So a lot going on here over portions again of extreme northern Texas, just to the north of Amarillo, and western and northwestern Oklahoma this evening. Back over to Storm Predator one more time. You can see the motion of these storms. Tornado watch in effect for these areas until 5 a.m. Central Time, and the National Weather Service offices have been issuing a number of warnings again. Also flash flood potential with these, with very heavy rains throughout the overnight hours. That's the latest from the Central Illinois Weather Network. I'm Larry Eastep.